Good morning, writers. You guys have been doing an awesome job writing about different kind of reviews. First, we started out this unit writing about our different collections. Then we went on to write about our favorite restaurants or our favorite games or our favorite places to go. Today, we are going to start writing a different kind of review. We are going to write a book review. Yesterday afternoon, I went to the library. I had just finished a great book, and I needed to return it to borrow another. But as I was looking for different books, looking at different title after title, I began to feel a bit lost. How would I ever find the right book to read? There were thousands to choose from. But do you know what happened next? Mrs. Hicks came over to me and she whispered in my ear. She said, "It looks as though you're searching for a good book to read." Mrs. Hicks said, "I know a magnificent book that you might never want to put down. It's called The Last of the Really Great Whangdoodles. And if you like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, then I know you'll like this story too. It's filled with adventure and magic, and it teaches us an important lesson as well." Mrs. Hicks helped me decide on a book to read. She gave me a recommendation, telling me about a book she really liked. This is exactly the kind of thing I think that you are ready to do in writing workshop. You've been hard at work writing reviews of movies and games and restaurant and even vacation places. Today, we are going to take on the very important, very helpful job of writing reviews of books and authors. Just like Mrs. Hicks recommended a book to me, we can write book reviews that tell people about the books you love the most, convincing people to read them too. Today, I want to teach you that review writers write book reviews to recommend titles and authors they believe others should read. You can use all you already know about writing reviews to convince people to agree with your opinion. Right now, I want you to pause the video. I want you to look over the anchor chart. Think about all the ways that we use to convince our readers. Think to yourself, why did we as review writers use these tools to help convince our readers? One reason we told a little story is because it made people want to go too. Like if we say, "I went there and it was so much fun," then it might make them want to go there and have fun too. Mrs. Hicks did the same thing when she was recommending the book to me. She told me about a time she was reading on the train and she was surprised by something that happens in the middle. She almost fell out of her seat. That definitely got me curious about it, and I can't wait to read it and find out what happens. Let me see if I can use some of those smart strategies to plan a book review. I know the exact book that I'd like to recommend first. This is one of our favorite picture books, but what can we say about this book to convince others to agree with us? What reasons and details could we include? Did you think of anything? Give me a thumbs up once you have an idea. What could we say about this book that can help to convince others that this is the best book? Maybe we can say that "I Am Invited to a Party" is one of the funniest books you'll ever read. Mo Willems is a hilarious author, and every page of his story will make you laugh. I better give some details to show why it's so funny. Elephant and Piggy dressed up in the wackiest outfits. Also, Elephant keeps changing his mind about what they should wear to the party. I could even tell a little story about a time when we read this book. One time, our class read this story together, and we laughed so hard that our bellies hurt. But that's not enough. I can't just give one reason why it's so funny. I have to be more convincing and include lots of reasons. Okay, let me say more. Another reason why you should read this book is because the illustrations are so detailed. Mo Willems is such a great artist. His pictures show exactly how the characters are feeling in each scene. I recommend this book to readers who like silly stories. Writers, did you notice how I made sure to include my opinion about the book? And not only did I say my opinion, but I said the reasons why I feel this way. I even made sure to add details to support my reasons. Writers, the first thing you want to do in order to write a book review is to, number one, grab your book baggie or grab a lot of books at your house and think about which one of these books are my favorite. Which one do I want to give a review about? Once you have chosen your favorite book, you're going to think to yourself, why is this book the best? What can I say to convince other people to read it? Don't just give one reason. Make sure that you give lots of reasons to support why you think your book is the best book. All right, writers, are you ready?